Huh. Yeah, I definitely want to get my freak on. My freak on and find out what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream by yours truly, Lion of all Trades. It's another one of those late night quickies, and I am trying to find out where are we going. Where are we going? Huh? Where are we going? Bitcoin? Where are we going? Because I see you're trying to move to the downside. This is the 15-minute chart, and we have crossed over, thinking that we were actually going on an uptrend after that slight double bottom here this past Friday. And we seem to have gotten cut off at this point. Right right over here. See, there's your double bottom right here. Trend up, and then I'm like, what happened? What are you doing? Seems like the run is being cut short, and yeah, there's we haven't broken over these past resistances here. So, is this the direction that we're headed now, or is there more to it than just that? So, with that being said, once again, the name is Lion of All Trades, and let me just start by saying thank you for all those that join and stream and show some love and all of that good stuff. I'm just trying to. How do I say? Just trying to find ways to create new hobbies and take something cool and make it useful by sharing it with you guys. And I'm just here, like I said, I'm just, how do you call it? An enthusiast, a chart enthusiast. Hey, Sally. Ooh, Sally. Ooh. Good morning to you. Big hearts. Big hearts. Back at you. How's your Sunday morning going? And I was trying to say, yeah, just trying to study the charts, learn about indicators and such, and just trying to figure out what the trends are telling us, what the charts are saying, and quite frankly, what direction is the stock or crypto coin heading to. So we're trying to figure out what happened with Bitcoin and what does this mean for, let's say, miners, those stocks, those crypto miners like Mara, Raya, and others. Because obviously when Bitcoin makes a move, miners follow, and that's the point where you decide, okay, well, I'm going to take advantage of this direction as Bitcoin, just speculating here, falls below 41,900 and heads back to 41,700. Or if it starts to sell off a little harder than that and reaches back into the 41,000 on the dot. Well, I mean, given the fact that it's still Saturday night here, so we still have another day to go before markets open. So, we still have a lot more room for trading in crypto and seeing where the direction goes and where do we land before market day. Yeah, we got tickers like Mara and Riot and CLSK. Um, I think NAY, and so if by Sunday night tomorrow, and given the disclaimer that this is not financial advice, we're just speculating here, and this is just strictly my opinion. But let's just say, all right, let's do this. Let's do this together. Oh my goodness. What do we do if Bitcoin decides to fall back down to these levels? What do we think? What do we do? Simply as that. We just follow the trend and see if it follows through. So then we would say, okay, so if that's the case, then the miners will indeed pull back. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, look at that, from 19, almost $20 back in July 14 to the low of 716, and then back up during the bull, the second, I guess you want to say, second crypto bull run, as it goes back to previous resistances back here. We would think that if Bitcoin were to continue, that we would reach those 52-week highs. Or was this the all-time high? No, I don't think this was. I think this was way higher, especially when Bitcoin was at around panic, and Mara, at one point when Bitcoin was at almost 70,000, we were at hey, show me the price. Where is it? We were at a high of 83.45. Goodness gracious. So imagine that, right? And then you see how this chart is looking on this 10-year, 1-day chart. How we've managed to just come back from all of this. Look at that. We got like a triple bottom here, and then a rebound, and this is just screaming, oh my god, we're breaking new levels, and oh, are we really gonna like break that resistance around $20 again? Well, I mean, you might ask yourself, I mean, that depends if Bitcoin decides to bounce back from here and reach back over 43K, or perhaps we break over 43.5K at those levels, and then we would definitely see perhaps Mara and the other miners reach new day highs, and perhaps Mara can break these resistances here at 1982 to 0.00. But I don't know if it's too good to be true that Bitcoin could be going up so much. I mean, it's had a hard time from this point on the 13th of December, and ever since then, we were thinking, okay, maybe this bull run isn't so bullish after all. And you can see it right here. It just had this run. It was just insane back in November. Or, damn. Okay, wait. Jesus. To the daily chart here. Or is it right here at this point? Yeah. We were down at 15.8, 16K, and wow, what a run! What a run it had. Excuse me. Wow. Where's my water? Because even this surprises me. Like, how do we not catch this? How do we not catch this at all? My gosh, we're just here stuck on stocks and other plays. But man, even if you were to throw like 1K at the time when it was at 15, 16,000 up to now, what a game that would have been. What a return. Especially if you look at the charts for the miners, that's pretty much like the same thing. And you would have scored on that too as well, theoretically. Yeah, he said we were at yeah, Mara was at $3.20, $3.30, and then just following the run after that. So now you know the point of crypto, its direction and its correlation with the miners. So what is it saying now? Because quite frankly, we're getting a little weak action for Bitcoin, and if this continues to drop down, we might be seeing new levels of support. 41.5, maybe 41.2K, and then if it breaks below that, then we would try to reach these levels of support, about more than 40K, and that would mean trouble for the miners, because that way, if this, in my opinion, we would have some sort of a double top, but not really. But we would start pulling back at that point, at that rate. 1 second. Let me just pan out here. What are you thinking so far? Like, what are your thoughts, Zelly? And my mouse is really like it's losing it right now. Look at this candle. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but the candles here, they're pointing bullish. Very nice, healthy looking bars. But if this is happening, I mean, we have to see this break out in order for this to play out and see new day highs. I need to hold on 1 second. I need to edit this. I need my moving average exponentials in my EMAs. I wonder what these moving average adaptive exponential ribbon exponential. Okay, maybe this. 1, 2. Click me. There. Okay. So what we do is so we go to settings. 13 is usually, let's say green. So we'll just add that. Bam, and then this one will be 48. We'll turn that into yellow. Bam, and then this one we'll just put this at 200, and we'll give this a nice red color. And bam. Okay. What's 9 again? Blue. That's fine. All right. And then what do we got here? Hey, where did you go? Come back. Come back here. There we are. Oh, that's better. That's looking way better. There you go. Zelly's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Which way? Which way do Bitcoin go? Which way do Bitcoin go? I don't know. If it go up, then the might go up. If it go down, the might go down. Just like that. Yes, yes, yes. I do need my. And for those of you watching, if you have Think or Swim, you might as well just take notes here as we're doing this live, and I'm here editing this, adding some indicators. We're gonna make these lines a little bit more thick, you know, making sure that it's seen nice and clearly. And yeah, there you go. And there you go. Bam. Okay. It just popped up a little bit there. I like that. I like that. Now what do we do? Mac Z histogram? How does that look like? Hmm. I mean, without the lines, I mean, would that be a problem to read or hmm, perhaps a crossover? Oh no, that's how does that look like? Oh, it's showing arrows here. Gotta find out what that means. Okay. Um, MACD with prices. Oh, okay. Hey, that's maybe that works. We should see that if that we should see if that's something that we can work with. And then I believe, I believe. Oh, baby. Okay, could do that. Difference. Where's okay? So what's this one? I believe. Oh, oh, I think I messed up. So the EMA that I'm using is the 9, the 13, the 48, and the 200. The 200, 48, 13 y 9. 9. Sí, 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 999. 999. Oh, I think it's supposed to be this. Okay, there you go. And then we change the red line level. Mech the level specified with the input parameter. I guess we would put this back at I guess this. I guess that works. And then we need RSI. We got the slow, we got the stochastic, reverse engineering RSI, rocket RSI. No, I didn't. It's an indicator that combines the approach used in the calculation of the relative strength index with some principles of signal processing by smoothing out noisy price data and singling out a cyclic component within it. The indicator can be used for an analysis of cyclic reversals, which could potentially signal trading opportunities. Okay, let's see how that looks like. Bam. Hey Matt, what's up? I, I, when it comes to this, I never shut up. Unless you want me to just like do some ASMR, breathe into the mic, and just whisper on it while I'm doing the charting, and just be like, mm-hmm, mm, okay, like that. So it goes up here like that. Maybe this level. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey Matt, I'm surprised you didn't come up to the mic for spaces, man. I would have loved to have you share your thoughts and stuff, and yeah, would have been able to contribute something, you know. But the space call was lit. Oh baby, who's Ellie? What are you thinking? Oh word, how was dinner? What did you have? Dinner time with the family. Took them out for some red lobster. Mostly GTII, some finger, some MTLP, but you know I can't leave them out because we're all pretty much like just fighting for the same thing, and that's all it was about, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's all we talk about. I think this is good enough. I don't think we need any more indicators for now. Mm. Yeah, I think that's fine. Um, Sushi, bro. My God, I miss eating sushi so much. Good. I miss eating my unagi don, which is like eel over rice, like broiled eel. It has that nice sauce on top of it, with a sweet egg on the side, some pickles, and white rice. I love me a big bowl of that. I love me some um, shrimp tempura rolls, Philadelphia rolls. That's salmon with some Philadelphia cream cheese. And what else? Man, some okonomiyaki. Dude, I could go for Japanese right now. It's making me hungry. Good lord. Okay, all right. How about the purple rice? Listen, I like white rice. I like brown rice. I like purple rice. It's all. It's. I mean, you have to eat it in moderation, of course. But I feel maybe the brown rice is a little bit more healthier and hearty and flavorful, if you might say. Oh God. Oh God. I just hope you mean in general and not somewhere else. So all right, let me just let me just go check Bitcoin real quick. Dun, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Matt and moderation haven't met in years. She just gotta look at the stomach and be like, yeah, it's a pure example of how moderation looks like. Oh man. Ooh, ooh. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad mama jammer. What you talk about, fool? So yeah, what's up? What's up, man? What's new? Any information? You're 6'7". Ah, dang. 425. God, you've been moderate. You've been in moderation for like 15 years. That is insane. I would love to be 6'7". I mean, well, then again, if I was 6'7", then I would definitely be want to be a wrestler and fight guys like Roman Reigns. Yeah, I mean, we got three red candles on the 4 hour for Bitcoin, and for now, I mean, this next 4 hour candle is looking slightly weak. Um, and 6 hours ago, we had this news out, breaking news here about a crypto app named ShakePay, and that reveals a data breach affecting a small number, quotations, of customers. So the key point here is that in a recent announcement, ShakePay, the Canadian crypto app, disclosed a data breach involving unauthorized access to personal information of a selected group of its customers. And the breach, detected on the 13th, compromised data but did not affect any bank accounts, crypto wallets, or customer credentials. So I don't know if that had anything to do with this little shakeout. Um, since it was on the 13, 15, maybe here. I don't know. Maybe people were like afraid of having their Bitcoin in there or crypto, and then it was like, yeah, that's a red flag. So I'm gonna take my coins out of your app, out of your exchange, yeah, and I'm going somewhere else. That's just speculation right there. But if that being the case, and with the uncertainty in the markets, um, we would just have to see because it's a little weak. Maybe look at the hour. Um, we would most likely have to break over this candle here, and break over 42,000. But if it fails that, then we would see bear like a bear pennant like formation, and then we would probably come down to these levels here, support, maybe below more if it continues. So pretty much like the point I'm making here is just to watch out the direction of where Bitcoin is going, and therefore if you're looking at miners in that case, and we see some type of um, things just flipping back down, then we can see some potential in not financial advice, but a little bit of some shorting, maybe some options to the downside. And if that's the case, then of course I would always suggest to give yourself some time when doing so, and making sure that you know what's happening. This is the 4 hour chart. I, mm, yes, yes, yes. Man, I want sushi now. Ah, crap. Maddie, what you miss? We miss sushi talks. We miss. Well, I mean, it's on the chat there, man. Can I start over? Sure, I could start over. I could give you a quick rundown of what I was talking about. Um, shoot. Let me hold on. Let me go to the hour chart instead. Let me see this. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Mm, mm-hmm. Oh, but this is weird to me. I think I gotta stick with the actual the actual RSI. It's pretty much the same pattern because the miners follow Bitcoin, and if let's say if we get that rejection and we start coming back down to these levels and below by the end of Sunday night, going to tomorrow, then yeah, then you would see pre-market this thing open below the closing price. Probably see Mara, for example, under 18 and hitting this level of support around 1771, which says here on the 50, no, I mean the 48. Um, and hold on, maybe I can just move this here. So let's just do that, and then bam, right there. Zelly, can you zell me $50? I'm joking. Um, this eventually, this eventually could be the setup for that downside if the third, oh, if the 9 decides to cross below the 13 moving average exponential, and then so forth, trying to retest that 1770 level, and then perhaps the 1732. MACD shows it too that we just crossed in the hourly chart. Rocket RSI, whatever this means. I think I'm gonna switch to the regular RSI, honestly. Yeah, cause I gotta study more about these indicators. So let me just close that. RSI. Wait, where's the okay relative strength? Oh, that's for the SPX. No, we don't need that. Relative range index? No. Alright, let's just put RSI. Make it easier. Jesus. And then change the color. Where's the... Okay. Normal. Put it back to orange. There you go. Where are the mods to ban this Matt E jerk off? You need them. Yo, you're stupid, Matt. He's like really like low key, just poking fun. That's so wrong. How dare you? They have feelings, you know. Um, right here we gotta make this a lot thicker because I just want to be able to see the lines better. Okay, I think that's fine. This thicker like that. Okay, there you go. All right, so with that being said, that's the level to look after if Bitcoin decides to fail underneath. But if it decides to reach this area of resistance, then we would probably retest 42.5. And damn, are you really like talking in third person to first person at the same time? Know your feelings. Know your feelings. So with that being said, if we see the potential for Mara to ride new highs. Let's see. Actually, let's take out these levels for now because we're not really there yet. And then if Bitcoin crypto pops again, then we would see that level at 1915, 1950 at least, the top of 1950, and try to retest those 52-week highs. You want some GTII? I'll give you some GTII. How about that? And see what the heck is going on. Let me remove this big ass oval. Matt E spreads the lotion on the skin. Yeah, how's that Jergens working out for you? And if you guys haven't done yet, hit that like button. That would really help me a lot. And if you haven't yet, please share and subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate every one of you. Graph looks like a I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I have drawn that on the chart before, a long time ago. I think it was for Cosmos. I was giving it a big beepy and predicting that it would actually shoot and squeeze the size of a beepy. And yeah, it hot failed. What we can see from here is massive barcoding, as we explained the other time we streamed, and it's looking flaccid and it's looking soft. We just completely continue to see downward trends, and it's like, where is the bottom? We do have the MACD at a certain point where we feel like it needs to pull back a little bit more to reach that specific bottom here before the bounce back, because you can see here, let's use this as reference. Okay, and so we got this area here, and then we got this area here, and we still have all this space here for the MACD to pull back down. Mind you, this is the 5-minute chart, so you know we still have yet to look at the longer time frames to see if this indeed confirms what we're seeing, because honestly, you know, we are below the 200 moving average exponential. I'm just gonna say EMA for short because it's actually a little bit tough to say in one shot. But the 200 EMA, and then we're far from the 48, and on top of that, the 13 and the 9 keeps, you know, rejecting the 48 EMA. So it's like it's trying to keep it from curling back up unless we see that the MACD fills down to the spot. But as this happens, we would have to see it retest around 40 cents exactly until we see everything start flipping back up. And that's what we want. We don't want to see it actually falling below 41 cents. We just want this to start turning around and see good things happen with the stock. Good thing the market makers are here to maintain liquidity, and the hedge funds help set the price it should be at. Well, that and the fact that, you know, they are trying to maintain normal a normal price action, I believe, because I feel like if they let things get out of control, then so will the stock, depending on what they do. And that's just speculation, of course. But just looking at it from this point of view, um, here on the 15, um, another red candle here to the downside. So even this is like signaling as well that we could pull back for sure more. I'm not below 41 cents. Here you see the 200 and the 48 spread apart from each other in a bearish way. And even the MACD, you see the dark green bar, so it wants to turn red. And even the MACD here flipping. RSI also flipping down, trying to reach that oversold territory here, as that's 39. And if we look at the longer time frames, let's say here the hourly, it's pretty much the same thing, you know, same thing. The 200 far away from the 48, and yeah, it just continuously shows you that trend. RSI, by the way, at 32, but it's flat. If it curls up, that's a different story. If it stays down, then that's your scenario. 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, on the other hand, same thing. Even though it's the same thing with the EMAs, way farther from each other here, coming down, also red the candle, but the RSI is way oversold. So at this point, you might say to yourself, well, if it's oversold, but then other time frames are showing that there's still room for downside, then what should we think of it? Well, in my opinion, it's it all has to come together. It has to correlate with the moves that is happening on the smaller time frames to actually make sense. And that's beside the fact that there is other things going on with the stock that I really don't want to like really mention, but I just do charts, man. I can't really get into the specific of what makes the buying, what makes the stock go down, because even for me, hearing that a person bought like 800,000, 300,000 shares of GTI at 41 cents. And even though the volume, for example, has been so low throughout the whole day, you would think that, that person buying, that sort of amount of shares would make a difference on the price. But for some reason, like yourself saying, why is it continuing to go down? Some people would say, well, there's someone else that's on the other end trying to short this thing with a certain amount of shares. That kind of negates that effect of that other person buying those 300,000, 500,000 or higher to, try to make that stock go up. So, and this is all me, like, just guessing and just speculating. I really don't know the physics or the idea behind it. It's just, to me, it doesn't make sense because, shoot, we're pretty much fighting against the other side. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts? Because that seems frustrating, to me, and also someone hearing the fact that you know that these things are happening, and they're really trying to make this stock pop out and do its thing. But regardless of all of that, the truth is, even though that person that's buying 800,000 or whatever amount of the stock, it hurts the other side just as more. So it doesn't cost that person who's buying the stock anything. I mean, of course, his hard-earned money going into the investment, but it doesn't cost them anything to hold, because that's pretty much the whole idea, the whole concept. Then other guys on the other side is just going through hell. So whatever's happening on the other side and whatever situation the stock is going through, I feel that eventually matters have to settle, and they just going to have to pay the price. And us as GTI investors, theoretically, we're sitting here and we're we're here patiently waiting, and we are not fearful. We're not scared. We're not phased, because we're sitting here confidently and saying to them, "F you," because we're winning at the end of the day. One divvy, one divvy. Seems like that's been a long process, in terms of, I guess. Well, aren't they in some sort of hearing for this or court? I don't know. I don't really get into the deeper end in the stock. I just do charts, man. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I could just tell you like what's going on in the charts and what's telling me. But if you have the information, of course, you can always share it by all means. But the fact of the matter is, most of the times you can't not chart fraud and the other BS that happens in the background. Right? But if it's normal price action, then of course that's a little bit more easier to chart. So that's just my point of view. So, but what do you guys and gals think about that? Said never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever. Time is flying, and it's about to be 12 o'clock soon. Mm. Wow. Oh, they did? Wow. I'm sure it was really informative. Very valuable information. Great people is that at that too as well. Amazing people with great minds. A lot of fight in them, which is what I respect. Yeah, man, for sure. Like I really like had fun listening, and I'm about to do another one for sure very soon. And Matt, you were great too as well, and I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. William, oh, William for sure. That guy's always amazing and a class act and a real gentleman with so much to offer, so many years of practice and you know, and there's no right or wrong answer too as well. You can always chime in and ask questions and just learn about what's happening. You know, so we got to cross over here on the slow stock. It's yeah, we got a little cross. So could we pull back here now? We gotta see if this candle does it. Mr. Magoo. I can't believe he actually called him Mr. Magoo. I remember watching that movie, dude. But I don't think he actually looks like him. Like he would need the glasses, and then he would have to be blind as hell. Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Oh my god, oh my god. Finger. Oh my god, finger. Oh yeah, finger, finger, finger. Finger on the red, finger on the green. What you mean? That is all I want to see. Um, maybe just maybe, maybe just maybe. I see some type of double. No, lion like the finger do things, but I do, but lion do not like the finger. One, two, three, finger, three fingers it takes to push this up. So pretty much the RSI curl up signal is showing 444, 443, and 415. 15. So 415. Okay, so 415 would have to be the next level of resistance. So regardless of like what happened that Friday night, that split second, and the fact that like it actually held up the same area where all these wicks hit, or like since the end of November, um, yeah, it never fell below the support, and it's been trading this range for a long time. MACD even shows it wants to kind of like flip back up. And the RSI is showing that too as well. Um, what's that big red mark at 4 o'clock on Friday? So it was, hold on, because this was the last fourth hour candle before market close, and this is what came out. This is the height of 415 and the low of 395, and that wick was what represented that big drop at the last second, heading to 395, and then back up again, and then the next 4 hour candle had opened slightly. Let me see. Two, 295. Yeah, slightly above this body and halfway up. So this could indicate a reversal if we can just trade right above the next 4 hour candle here around 407 and hit back up. If you want to see it from the minute chart, how that looked like, it it actually looked like, let me see. Oh, that's weird. Oh, right here. That's, yeah, that's something else. Look, it's like invisible. Where is it? Yo, wouldn't we have to see the candle like literally right here? Yeah, in that 1 minute. 3, 1, 3, 29. You can literally see it, right? Like you can't see it at all. This was 18,185, and you can see it right here. The the volume, bottom left says 622,860, but you can't see anything here. And it was what, from 395 to 401, back to 401 again. That is weird. Let's go to the 5 minute. 5 minute. This is trippy shit. Okay. Okay, so then this candle pops up. Alright. Bam. Yeah. Regardless, it like made up for all of that and traded over this last 5 minute candle. So if you think about it, it's like it didn't even affect the trend, because the trend is still at play, and you can see these little thin lines, well, almost non-existent candles. But here, the next one up here, right underneath the 48 at 407. So technically, that's still good, because all we need is the volume to come back, and that we have the bounce right over. And that's non-financial advice. See, look, RSI bounce, and the MACD about to cross over if it continues. But that was really ballsy though, and I wouldn't really think that people would actually hold last day expiration options at that point, because I'm pretty sure they would have been out afterwards. And this is crazy for me, like, for real. So never, ever, ever gonna be together. Stupid Taylor Swift. Oh my god, why am I singing that? It's because I saw a reel of Taylor Swift earlier, and some like two guys were trying to come after her on the stage. Mullen, 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 Mullen. How do you get knocked off by yourself? How does that even work? What are you doing? Mm. Another pullback, maybe. 15-minute uptrend. How do you not know? 1, 2, 3. Or from here, maybe? Let me see. Hmm. Mm-hmm. RSI curling up on the 5-minute. Oh, I mean the 15-minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. My mouse is. Oh my God. What are you? My mouse is acting up again. It's double clicking on one click. Yeah, it's time to throw away this mouse. This mouse is no good. I can't. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. 1 second I was here, and the next second I wasn't. Well, I mean, that's what happened to Finger, right? So the same thing happened with you. Got knocked out. Oh. Okay. So if I zoom in more here, the EMAs are showing here the 9 and the 13. They're intertwined. They're in an entanglement, and the 9 is bouncing closely. Well, it's bouncing with the 13, but it's like they're both curling up, and then the next candle would have to be right above it for it to gain and hold support, and see if it actually breaks out. Because technically, this looks like a bull pennant, a bullish pennant, right there. Hourly, we'll see what hourly looks like. I'm not gonna lie, these arrows are actually confusing me. But yeah, this actually is showing the same thing too as well. It's holding pretty well. It's actually kind of bullish, in my opinion. Even though MACD's telling me a little different. But this doji is actually telling me a little bit more different as well. Interesting. This, if it breaks out, then we can test 15 cents again. If it doesn't, then we will pull back towards 13.3, 13.50. Oh man, oh, I'm starting to yawn. Uh-oh. There goes the sign. Might have to go to sleep. Hit that like button, baby. Yes. That's what I like to see. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Spy. Spy on the hourly actually looks to me that it wants more upside. It wants to reclaim 471 just by looking at this last candle here. What a hammer. It needs to break over this resistance here, and that's what it seems like to me, in my opinion. Look at the 4-hour chart. It did look like we had break down on the MACD, but then the RSI is actually flipping a little up, and that's because it had some action right before market close, and we ended up beating right over this last 4-hour candle. So yeah, that even indicates that there could be a lot more upside potential, that this is not over and it's not ready to pull back hard anytime soon. That's what I have for now. Perhaps 473 would be the retest. Remember that 479 was the all-time high. Actually, technically it's 480 because it was just 2 cents off. So 479.98, the all-time high for the SPY. And we had an attempt here back on March 30th of last year, but it rejected, failed, hit all the way back down to like 348. Then we had to rally back up, and leading to now. Let's see, because there's always something different here. This looks sort of like a doji too as well. Huh. That is interesting. This could go either way. But it's right above. It's actually positive. This gets a little confusing because like you read this, you look at the RSI, tends to, it looks, it's like you're giving me mixed reactions. Like I don't appreciate that. You need to tell me what you really feel. Like what do you want? If you wanted to do a morning star, and then the next candle would just go down, then that would have to be the pattern. But for now, we're just seeing this doji-like candle. So where do we go after this? 468 or 471? Pick your poison. Oh, no? What happened? I think something disappeared. Oh no, it was GME. Alright. What are you guys up to, by the way? Oh, it looks like still playing that pennant here. How unfortunate, right? Let's just continue on the Christmas rally. Wait, no, the Santa rally. Yes. Santa's gonna give us the gift of a bull run and make us break all-time highs and be like, ho, 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 yes. But then again, what are the odds? What are the odds of a green Christmas to turn into a red Christmas and see nothing but red on the charts? And that right there, that's that would be a shocker if they had pulled something like that. Don't you think that they would actually be capable of doing something like that? Just pull it. Just pull it right before Christmas. Right before Christmas when everybody's all like, oh my God, I'm going to get you a present. Yeah, the market's up. It's going to continue. And then all of a sudden Santa says, nope, you've been on the naughty list. You bulls have been overly greedy and you have been disrespectful to the bears. So you're going to have to, yeah, you're not going to have any presents for Christmas. You're going to be on the naughty list. Here you go. Ho, ho, ho. Enjoy the red Christmas while you can. And then the Santa rally is over. And then it will be January 28th all over again. We'll probably see the rise of the memes pop and see them go wild once again, which I would like to see and catch for once. I think overall GME is looking quite strong, if I may say, especially here on the 4-hour chart. I've got a nice looking pattern here, and the next candle should want to go over 1750 again for some more upside. Let me see. Down, back up, down, back up, down. Maybe under 1680, 1685. Stay around 17 and then go back up again. Around 1880, 1920. Well, I mean, I would say if the rally continues, I think this would totally influence the other stocks, including GME, to actually follow along as well and create some volatility into the stock and reaching new day highs one more time. And yeah, that would have to be the bull case scenario for GME, because we already see that the SPY and the market have been affecting this type of price action, and I feel like if we saw the continuing of SPY dropping down and not see that that spike that we did right before market close, I'm sure potentially GME would have been at 17 or probably below that, around 1685. That's just my guess. Well, let's see. Let's read this article, because this actually came out. Well, technically now it's yesterday, since it's midnight, the 17th Sunday. But the 16th at 6:31 in the morning, from Market Watch, says here, this is what we can expect to see from meme stocks in 2024. It goes on here saying the heady days of 2021 may be over, but the phenomenon that turned AMC and GameStop into meme stock darlings still rears its head from time to time. It may be a couple of years since the meme stock feeding frenzy hit its heights, but we're still seeing occasional burst of meme-like activity in a number of stocks. GameStop, for example, saw a meme-like rally ahead of its third quarter earnings earlier this month, and other companies this year have seen spells of meme-style buzz from small-cap Chinese stocks like HKD, MEGL, what other ones? AMTD, SHKD. a few others, and from small caps, yeah, to electric vehicle makers like Mullen. Wow, I'm surprised they actually mentioned Mullen in that article. And chip maker GSI Technology, ticker symbol GSIT. So what can we expect in 2024? So no discussion of meme stocks would be complete without OG AMC. But while the movie theater chain and original meme stock darling still grabs plenty of attention, it no longer fits the bill of a meme stock, according to oh, look at that, Alicia Reese, vice president of equity research at Wedbush, the same firm or what financial group, whatever you want to call it, that gave that price target at what, like 150 or two something. I forgot. Yeah, they were bearish. What does she have to say? Quote unquote, AMC has seemingly lost its meme status, its share price having come crashing down to earth over the past several months, particularly since its ape fold-in and reverse stock split, she said. AMC is now trading at a more normalized valuation, even if still at the high end of its pre-meme historic range. So, so now this is post, price is post, reverse split. So AMC ended at 665, a far cry from their high of $393.63 on June 2nd during the meme stock frenzy. And you notice how they use these keywords. Come crashing down, back to earth, you know, and no longer fits the bill of a meme stock. You got somebody talking from Wedbush that gave a price target of merely like what, two something, I don't know, but it was cheap as hell, and they really leaned bearish. So yeah, you know, it's just articles like this is just still keep getting released, and in many ways throw shade. Just keep throwing shade at these stocks and all the ones that are holding these stocks. You know, because that's what they do, unfortunately. And that's just my opinion, and that's my feeling on it. And they can continue doing that, but let's see what narrative they have and what articles they're gonna release once shit hits the fan. And GameStop and AMC all of a sudden does its thing and do things, you know, do things that they never imagined they would like, and they're gonna feel violated, and they're gonna feel, you know, upset because they were wrong all along. The day is coming soon, everyone. The day is coming soon, and there is no stopping the inevitable. And trust me when I say it, we're gonna be banking on it. So if you're still holding, I'm still holding, everyone's still holding, this show isn't over, and we will have a happily ever after ending in theaters, of course. And after, when everything is all said and done, I might as well just be taking my business somewhere else. Perhaps go to a Regal Cinemas, or perhaps a Lowe's theater, you know? But, yeah, what can I say? All these these tickers that have been pounded down and manipulated and abused, they will have its day for sure. Yeah. But anyways, I think that's all for me. I will be continue on finding updates and charting and see what I can find. And stream again later on, perhaps tomorrow. But I'm actually gonna get off the stream. Thank you to the 4 that are on here. I can't really seem to look at it. I gotta hold on. I need to look, because for some reason I can't really view. Hey, oh my god. Let's see, can I actually view this? Don't play the sound, don't play the sound, don't play the sound, don't play the sound. Oh, from 10 seconds to 24 hours. That's pretty cool. Hold on. No, I don't want to hear it. Okay. Can I actually see from here? Let me see. Participants. Aw, look. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Oh my god. And thank you. Thank you for always being here with me and dealing with my shenanigans on stream and learning together, of course. Oh, hey, look. We got a little pop here. I know. I should have put on. Hey, at least I sang for you a little bit. Sang you a little song. Even though I really don't know the lyrics. Hold on. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Building castles in the sky, just the 2 of us. You and I. Alright. Before I get copyright. Oh my god. Can we see a retest? Maybe. We'll see tomorrow. And that is this show for tonight. Happy Sunday. We will come back to this another time. And yeah, thank you for joining. And thank you for this, for listening to me and my randomness. Much love, mucho amor. And until next time, this has been a late night quickie with yours truly, Lion of all trades. Y'all take care. Buenas noches. Hasta luego. to all. Good night to Zed. Oh, well, sorry. Good Sunday afternoon. Good night, Matt K. Good night, Matt E. And take care. Adios. Adios.